everybody! Today we are going to install LED track spotlight. You see there must be to install LED track spotlight, so let's do it today. So I'm Baka Lightning. So please subscribe to my channel. Alright, so today we are going to install LED track spotlight. So for the LED track light, we're going to install on the 20 amp socket here, but we're going to remove the 20 amp socket because we never use this. So because we never use the 20 amp socket, so we need to remove that. Although I'm using the 10 amp wire with the 20 amp socket, so this is not true. This will break it because we remove the 20 amp socket and we use the wiring from here. And we also use what the hell we call photo cell sensor. So we need to use a photo cell sensor to control our track spotlight. So today I'm going to remove this track spotlight so we can power it up. Alright? So now we are installing track light. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the main switch. There we go. Turn off. Also turn off the MCB. Right. My MCB is the plug, doesn't matter. Alright, so MCB called as the main switch. Doesn't make sense. So now we need to disconnect these two pieces of shit. Alright, so now we will dismantle the 20 amp socket by opening the casing. And I hope I still have the space to keep the 20 amp socket. Although I can make an extension cord out of it later. There you go. Shit is come off. The shit is come off. Alright. So I'm going to dismantle the piece of garbage. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to dismantle okay. So now I'm going to dismantle the casing and we can start the new wiring, okay? Where's my shit? So now I'm going to searching my piece of garbage. Where is the cutter? Where is my cutter? Oh, there we go. What is inside the box? Okay. Now, this box is more disgusting and more stuff. It's more disgusting and more big than I thought, and it's making me nervous. And this thing pissed me off when I move my thing down. This thing is pissing me off every time. And also the wire is tied up perfectly. This thing is pissing me off. Alright, so now we remove that so they are no longer pissing me off. That's why this socket is very hard to install. You must use a 4mm cable. That's why the hole is bigger than your ass. See? Because this 20 amp switch must be used with the 20 amp socket. 20 amp switch, 20 amp socket. So 20 amp switch and 20 amp socket. And they also need the cable that thickest as your finger. That's called a 4mm wires. 4mm wires can handle more amp than you thought. So for me, I just have 4mm. So I use 1.5mm piece of garbage wiring that burned out. But because of that, I use a lot of light using this and the wire getting burned and start the burning smell. So I know I use the wrong cable. I freaking use the wrong cable. So that's why I freaking burned my shit. So now we no longer see the shit. I'm going to dismantle this garbage. And I'm going to mount it in the new location. Right. So now garbage. Alright, so this PVC link casing I also need to remove. this PVC lean casing I also need to remove because it's no longer use on this. There you go. And these wires will need to pull it off. Okay, so now we have the grounds and we have the live and the neutral. Okay, good. So everything is unplugged, so now we can pull everything off. Why the thin cable is coming to the thick cable and this is output? How the freak? Who did this stupid wiring? And this is a neutral. So now at least need enough cable to put the photocell sensor all the way inside. This photocell sensor also pretty much didn't do anything. Alright, so now I'm going to install the tracks, spotlight tracks. Alright, so now the tracks are stay over here so I can put the lamp. Right, just put it over there. It's using zip ties, okay?
Hey, where's my zip?
Alright, so I got the zip ties on my hand. So now we can tie the stuff properly. We just need 2 zip ties, alright? Because it's very easy. Simple only. This is very simple. So we should do that perfectly. There you go. Here's one. There you go. I think the photocell sensor I need to remove because I just use photocells primarily. This photocell sensor is used in straight light. I just use on straight light, so I think I need to remove that. But I don't want to remove that because they're so cool. But so I'm going to install this somewhere else. I will install the photocell sensor somewhere else. Right. Now we just focus on the stuff that I need to do. Wow. Ah! Why the sticker so sticky on my hand? I hate sticky stuff. Get out. Holy God. What the? It's so sticky. Alright, so now we dismantle all the wiring. Garbage. Alright, so now we dismantle everything and now we can connect the neutral. Oh, I forgot to connect too many lines at the same. Okay. So now I'm going to connect the input. Now I'm going to connect the input. Oh my god, I want to still need this piece of garbage wiring. I just piece of shit. Fun. Alright, also remove the junction box because in this circuit we just use junction box. So now we need to cut off all the excess cable. Right. So we just need junction box, so I don't need to have box here that make me very angry. Make me very angry and pissing me off. No longer stand with a piece of garbage ever again. Finally. Alright, so later I will reinstall the junction box in somewhere else because we need to do a perfect update here. And we also still need to have the 20 amp socket, alright. So the 20 amp socket is still needed because we still have something want to mount. Because we still have something want to haven't finished. And I think we need time. I think it's time for a new lamp socket over here because this is broken. Now we install the live neutral earth. Now we install the live neutral earth wires to the socket. We finish and after we finish installing live neutral earth wires, we can restore everything. Alright? Alright, so now we're gonna install the covers so we can get it fast easily. So now we just install the covers over here because we left one of the covers. Alright, so now this screw! There you go. So now we install the last screw and we can power it up. There we go. So these are connected directly to the 20 amp socket. So now we're gonna plug it in, and we should not expect with breaker tripping because the ground is already bypassed. Oh fucking fluorescent light. Alright. So now I'm gonna install the track lights. So the track light is a 3-color track light. So we start with the 3500K. Alright. We turn off the stupid. There we go. So now we install the cold white with 4000K. And now we install the 6500K, which is a daylights. Now just install everything into the shade. And we have track spotlight, my favorite light source. Also as my favorite light source. There you go. Beautiful. Alright. So now we finish installing a track light and also the circuit breaker also trippable. There we go.